Hello and welcome, my name is Brian and I am playing City Skyline. I don't know why my voice went a little weird there, but it did, probably because I'm so excited to play this game. I released a video earlier about how I was so upset with, SimCity because it's such a bad game. It's such a bad game. And I didn't realize it until the hype for City Skyline came out. Because I own it. I've played it a lot. I liked it. Like, it was fun and it was good. It just wasn't... It wasn't up to what our standards should have been for a, prime city building game. And now City Skylines City Skylines is out. And it is. And it's great. Now I have to say... You guys are going to watch me play this for the first time. I've dabbled a little bit. I tried to make a video earlier, but there's an issue with City Skylines about some gaming laptops. Mine's not really a gaming laptop. It's just an all-around laptop. It's a Lenovo Y510P, if you guys, all you computer people out there, know what that is. I don't really consider it a gaming laptop. It is a little bit, but it's more of an all-around one. Anyway, City Skylines knows about an issue where instead of using the dedicated graphics card like it's supposed to, like every other game does, it used the integrated one, which really, it's basically like punching you in the face while trying to play a game. That's the best I can, equate it to. Instead of getting the normal 50, 60 frames you're supposed to get, you get 6, maybe, and I tried to make a video doing it, and it was so frustrating, and took so much longer than it should have, and it made, oh god, I didn't want to release it. I didn't release it because I didn't want to give that to you guys. I'd be like, I don't know, pretending like nothing was wrong when there is very obviously you were just watching me play a potato. You were filming me playing on a potato and trying to tell it to you guys, trying to sell it to you guys, trying to give it to you guys like there was nothing wrong, but there was. So I looked into the issue and fixed it. Now here we are. My goodness, that was such a long ramble. Okay, now let's actually get into the game. We're going to go ahead and click New Game. We're going to go ahead and go to... I don't know, do we want Green Plains? Do we want River Run? Do we want Blackwoods? Not Backwoods. Islands? Shady Strands? Oh, Two Rivers? Sandy Beaches? Diamond Coast? Lagoon Shore? Lagoon Shore looks really interesting. We could have a nice resort town over there and an actual city over here. That'd be really cool. That'd be cool. Let's do that. Left-handed. Oh! So this, you can click it. I just realized this, and you can have people you can have people driving on the wrong side of the road, England, on the left instead of on the right like they should be. So if you just leave it unchecked like that, everyone drives on the correct side of the road. Alright, let's go ahead and start. I'm just gonna fade this out and fade back in when the game loads. Alright, here we are in City Skylines, and my goodness, this game is actually working, and it's such a good feeling. You have no idea. When I first tried to play this, when I first tried to make a video, I couldn't really move the screen around because it was 6 frames a second, and it was terrible. It was awful. Makes me a little nauseous. Alright, let's get to building a road. I know a bit about City Builder, so I know a bit about this game because I definitely watched some upcoming release trailers and stuff. This is only a couple days after it came out. I was hoping in vain for it to go on sale, but it didn't. So then here we are because I bought the game because I wanted it. I know first in this game you have to build a normal road before you can build any one-way roads, which is kind of dumb because these are one-way roads coming into the city and then going out of the city over there. Yep, like that. Hold middle mouse? Yes, no, that's general knowledge. I don't know, I'm gonna try and make the first, suburb area, the first, little town, a little hamlet up this area. That way it's by the sewage, we can dump the sewage into the river to start with and pump water from upriver so we don't have to pollute this lovely little lake and river combo thing. Although if we dump it, we could dump it here and then have this entire lagoon be fine, but I think Actually, I think that is a better idea because we were planning to build some lovely resorts like right along these sandy beaches and stuff, so yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I realize it's been like 5 minutes and I haven't actually started building yet, but oh well. This is what happens. So we're just gonna let's just do this. We're just gonna start a road right there. Nailed it. Now we have the two-way roads. So this one is coming into the city like that, and then this one is going out of the city. Oops, that is not what I wanted to Look at that. It's just crooked. It's just bad. Let's try and redo that. All right. These game sounds are so loud. I can tell. I can barely hear myself talk. 1 second. All right, there we go. That should have fixed it. Now first let's pause the game. I should have done that a while ago because I'm losing $2. $2 a day, an hour, weekly. $2 a week. Let's build a roundabout because that will help with traffic flow and stuff. How do I turn this? Is it? Oh, it is. Okay, there we go. It's right click. You hold down right click, then you can turn the roundabout and do stuff. So we're just gonna let's do it like this. Okay, we're gonna have it down here. I'm probably gonna end up deleting that road I just built up there. We're gonna have it like this. Okay, and then oops, close out of that. We're gonna delete that road because we don't need that road anymore. I keep trying to right click to like clear the interface, but that's not how this game works. And then we're going to want a one-way this way and a one-way this way. So people come in this way, go out that way, and then we'll have everyone leave the roundabout going off into the suburbs over in this direction. So let's have kind of a nice curvy road here. Just a little bit of a lazy turn, like so. Have it like that. There we go. And then we can start building like an actual little suburb area. Sound good? Sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. So I'll have like the houses up. Let's put them up here because we don't want it too close to where the sewage is, and it will be going that way. Well, yeah. No, we'll start a little bit of housing development up over here. I'm still getting used to this building tool. There we go. Oh, I'm on curved roads. I didn't really want that. Let's kind of just build some freeform roads up here. There's a little bit of wasted space in there, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah, that corner is way too tight, isn't it? We'll do that. There we go. Alright, just kind of like snaking things in here because this is the like very first part of town. It's not going to be... Oops, I think I need to bulldoze that road right there, and then we can get back to that. This is the very first part of town. Any of you who live in small towns or like small-ish towns know like the actual housing places aren't usually planned out that well to start. They're usually like just kind of crazy, like this, a little bit wonky. That's a technical term, really, wonky. Oh, now we're gonna use a shading tool to kind of like shade in where we want the houses. I don't know if we should shade in all of them quite yet, because that'll I don't know. Let's just go for it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna shade most of them in like this. This is pretty cool. It's like the paintbrush in MS Paint. Actually, there is the paint bucket from MS Paint right down there, where if you click on this, it kind of like fills in all of the little housing places, and that's really neat. We'll do this. We'll do this. I really like City Builders, by the way. I was thinking of playing Tropico, which is like a tropical city builder, but it actually has like a storyline to it, and you can do almost a playthrough of it. It's really interesting. I really enjoyed it. I played through it over Christmas break, which was fun. I'm in college, by the way, for those of you who were wondering. Now let's add a teeny bit of commercial right in here, kind of like the front of town. Not the front of town, like the little like hub, little district, center of town, because this will be like a little teeny hamlet, I guess. Not like the play, but like the town thing. So we'll have like the general store, the center store, like a barber shop, probably a donut shop, something like that right in here, so people don't really have to get on the highway or go through the roundabout to get some like coffee or something in the morning, or like go to like the little corner store or grocery store or like donuts or stuff. So we'll go ahead and we'll unpause. Oh, we need some power too. Where are we gonna put? We don't really want it. Let's put it right here. People get a nice view of the windmills as they come into town. We probably only need one right now, and then we can just have these go. No, out of city limits. What are you talking about? No, I don't want. Let's start it down here then. There we go. That's. There we go. We had to make sure that that power line was not in the. If we just leave this like. I don't really want to like we'll just put it there. I didn't really want to hope that people built there and hope that the power like connected to it once they built there. So I went ahead and like put it down here. And now, so I don't know if these blue grids mean you don't have to like connect in every individual house. You can just like connect enough of them. Like you can just connect to the little area and it will power all of the houses, which is pretty neat. Now we need some water. Let's put water tower right in the middle, right here, right in the middle of town. And that should like, it's a nice little, in the field in the middle of town that all these houses are circled around. Let's just have that right there, have this like that, and then kind of follow the road a bit. This might be needlessly expensive, but oh well. This way we don't have to have people like digging up the center of town, or like digging up people's basements. Like, yes ma'am, there's a power with the water supply, I have to dig up your basement for it. So, yeah, this way they can just dig up the road. Okay, now we need, under the water, we need a water drain pipe. Drain pipe pumps out wastewater, and we're going to put it as close to the end, right here, like as far up the river as possible, because you don't want to pollute upriver, where everything just flows down it. You want to pollute as far down the river as possible, so all these people have to deal with it, and not us and our nice lagoon and stuff. So that now we need some water pipes to go this way and connect up to that. So there's still some basement drilling possibilities, but it's minimal. It's a minimal basement drilling possibility. Now what do we want to do about these power lines? I think I'm just gonna start them right there. That out of city limits. It's not quite out of city limits. Oops. Let's just put a wind turbine, not a wind turbine, a wind turbine right next to it, and that should power it. It's not really connected to the rest of the grid. I'll go ahead and connect that up now, so we have like, we'll just leave some power lines right there. We'll just leave them right there. Eventually people will build and they'll connect it to the power grid, but we don't really need that yet. Alright, we've got a little bit of a town going, as you should, because it's a city builder. So we've got a little bit of residential demand. Let's speed up the time a little bit. A little bit of residential demand, a little bit of commercial, which is being built right now, and residential is being built as well. Now we have some high demand for industry or offices. Where do we want our industry to be? We don't really want it to be next to the residential or along the water at all. So let's put it up here. Let's put it up here. That means we can just get another 2-lane road over this way, and we can kind of put it. Oh, I'm on not the road I thought I was on. We can kind of put the industry like up by this little windmill farm, so it's not, I don't know, so it's not by itself, so it looks more industrial and less just kind of like out there. Alright, just gonna build a nice block of industry like this, and then we'll have one right up the middle. There we go. So we've got some blocks of industry. We can put like little, I don't know, we can put windmills in. Can we put windmills in here? Oh, we could! That's really cool. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. I'm gonna put one. I know we don't really need the power, but I want it. How much does it cost? How much does this cost? It costs 80 a week. No. Okay, so eventually I'll put a windmill right in there and it'll look really cool and snazzy, but now is not the time for snazzy, cool windmills. That comes later. Only large cities have time for snazzy, cool windmills. Let's build up the outsides like that. I don't know how much demand there is, so we're gonna let that fill up. See more information about buildings, vehicles, and citizens. So let's see. Not many people are Why are you why are they parked all the way over here? And why does this city have such a weird fetish for colorful scooters and sports cars? Scooters and sports cars. What is this? You people live in like shacks? Why do you drive sports cars? I'm so confused. Well, I guess instead of spending money on their house, they like saved a few $100,000 and bought a little shack, and then put that hundreds of thousands of dollars into nice like Ferraris, bright yellow Ferraris or Lamborghinis or something. I would think that fresh water is basic stuff, but no. What? What are you talking about? What was that? But no, how long do we have to wait for working water pipes? What are you talking about? Everyone has water. Calm yourself, Charles White. You have water. Just turn on the goddamn faucets, okay? It's not that hard. Now, we still have to wait for people to build up We've got 234 people, but we've got 37 people coming in a week. 47 people coming in a week. That just jumped. That's pretty cool. Yep. Oh, everything's going well. Eventually these power lines will be connected. Oh, we're in the green. We're making money. We're making money now because of our industry. Oh, that's what he was talking about. I'm sorry, Charles White. I didn't realize you were complaining from work. I thought you were complaining from your house. Let's just go ahead and connect these things. I'm going to, again, connect them from under the streets because I'm role-playing as a city mayor, as one does when they play a city building game. Alright, I'm sorry, Charles White. I apologize. Scientists research possibilities of using cooking oil as fuel. Food enthusiasts oops. Food enthusiasts afraid the development might endanger delicious meals. Food or fuel? I promise I can read better than that, okay? Alright, so now I've got this nice windmill up here, and we've got this one down here powering our sewage treatment, which isn't really... It's not polluting anything yet, because it's only been like a few... $500 a week? Jeez, we're like rolling in the... Look at how many people are moving in! Guys, this is looking good. Our town is going to be a boom town. I haven't named it yet. Let's have... I'm also having many thoughts at once. Let's have a little bit of shops on this road right here. I know I just like shaded in part of that and then part of that. Let's have... Ooh, we're a little hamlet! We are indeed a little hamlet. Okay. Reach population of 460. New features: taxes and loans, garbage services, multiple healthcares, education, elementary school, medical clinic, and a landfill site. Alright. So that means we have some more things to do, like make sure our garbage can be collected, and make sure people can send their kids away while they go to work and be educated, and maybe have a medical clinic so people don't die of like a slightly infected splinter in their hand. That would be nice. Everything, yeah, little hamlet achievements, nice fireworks. Thank you. Let's get to building some of those things. They seem rather important. Healthcare. There's no house right here. Oh, that destroys both of those. We'll put it... Do we want to put it in, like, the middle of town? I can't build a healthcare thing right there, I guess. That looked like it covered pretty darn well. Let's put it right here. We'll bulldoze a shack, but it's okay. I don't really mind that much. I'm sure the people who own the shack might mind, but I don't, so that's the important part, as mayor. Now we need an elementary school. How much does that cost a week? $160 a week. We can afford it. It's also $10,000. I'm going to go ahead and say we can afford it because education is kind of important. Educated people are more useful to a city in general. We can put it there before we have to bulldoze anything. And then last one is dump. We need a dump. This costs $4,000 and $160 a week. We can also afford that. But first we'll need a road. Can we have 2-lane gravel road? Sure, we'll have that. We'll have a nice, like, snaky gravel road coming off of the end of this. Oops, that is ridiculously snaky. There is no need for that amount of snake in that road. We'll just have it kind of go up over here a little bit, and then curve back around these power lines, and then we'll go into straight road mode, and then just kind of come back like that, and then we can put all of our dumps right up here. There we go. Oh, perfect, they fit too. Let's put this one kind of closer to the windmill, farther away from the houses, so it doesn't like... Ooh, those houses are not going to enjoy the dumps up here, but... We'll just leave that one there then, I guess. I'm gonna bulldoze kind of that road too, because we'll just leave one dump there. Eventually, we'll move it over to the industrial area where I probably should have built it first, but you know, happens. Let's check on our electricity. Is this... Oh, this is connected now. Oh, we're starting to actually need some more electricity too. So yeah, let's do what I was talking about. The wind changed. Because there are buildings around this, the wind is no longer good right here. So it looks like that plan is not going to happen. Let's just put another one right up here. There we go. I can already see more birds and plants in the city thanks to the use of #GreenEnergy. The people in this game need to calm down. They need to pipe the fuck down with our use of hashtags. Oh, we've got some trash. A little bit of trash buildup in our city, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, our speed went all the way back down because we got an achievement or something. Alright, what else do we need? We've got some garbage collection. We've got some healthcare. We've got some education. We've got power, we've got water, we've got sewage treatment. We have made Westwood. Now, let's can I rename this city? Westwood. What should we name it? Let's name it should I name it after myself as mayor? That seems kind of, I don't know, immature. That seems kind of self-centered, narcissistic, but we're definitely going to do it. What do we name it? Brianwood. That sounds good. Instead of, well, no. Instead of Westwood, no. Brian Hamlet? Brianshire. There we go. That is the name of this, Brianshire. This entire area is now known as Brianshire. That sounds good. Maybe we should, oh, we haven't unlocked districts yet. Never mind. Our population is at 653. Economy? Whoa. Budget, 100% of... Power production facilities will hire more people and thus produce more electricity with a higher budget. Oh, that's pretty... I didn't know you could do this. That's really cool. So if we have a lot of water, if we have a lot of excess water, we can lower the budget on water, and then let's make it work at 85% to save us a few bucks an hour. And then we'll leave healthcare is important, education. Actually, let's fund education a little bit more. Let's fund it 115%. There we go. So now let's check our water. We're still producing plenty of it. And education. Elementary schools availability. We've got a lot of capacity and a lot of eligibility. Well, 186 eligible, 339 capacity, 10% educated. All right. I don't know how to extend the coverage of the elementary school without just building another elementary school. Is that what I have to do? Children need an elementary school, teenagers attend high school, and young adults can get educated at a university if one is available. Education is complete when citizens end their age phase while enlisted in a school. So educating your population takes some time. A working school system produces educated adults who can fill high-level jobs in industries and offices, thus raising the city's technology level. When placing a building, observe the roads to see how large of an area it will service efficiently. So I do just need to place another elementary school if I want it to service these people over here better. So we'll think about that, but that's for another episode. So I thank you guys for joining me on SimCity. Wait, I can't believe I just said that. I'm offended. I just offended myself by saying that. I thank you guys for joining me in City Skylines, and leave a like, a comment, and scold me for calling it SimCity because it is so much better. It deserves such better praise than SimCity did. And if you like it, go ahead, tell me you like it, leave a comment. Subscribe, like, share it, all that fun stuff. I don't know. Tell me how angry you are at me for calling it SimCity. I'm so offended. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.